Okay, so I'm going last. I can either put in the 7, go for maybe lots of species, or I can put in the -2, hope everyone else gets greedy and starves. Extremes are tough to pick between. We'll go the 7. Oh, hello, third viewer. Second, I'm the first viewer, I don't count. Welcome to watch me talking about playing Evolution while I play it, and hoping that everyone actually joins the game and plays. Yeah, so the idea is that if it looks safe, I do this. Cool, this guy's actually playing, just took a long time with his food card. I don't really see the point in a 2-population undefended species without foraging in the first round. You're going to eat just as much if you put it out as another species, and you get more cards for it if you put it out as another species. Cool, none of these are carnivores. Like, maybe this is like low number cooperation. But that's about it, really. Could be foragings. I did put in a 7. There's 7, 10, 13, 17 that I need available for me to eat. And we got 18, so just made it. This guy did that about right. He wasn't eating fast, and he's eating first, so we put in a tiny bit less than he needed to eat. Apparently I can't count, because 14 is not 17. Cool. I'm eating pretty late. This guy's got a cooperation, so he eats kind of fast. So I need to have enough to eat. One of the little tricks up my sleeve is that maybe I do make a little pack hunting carnivore, put up this scavenger. You know, something like this. See what happens. If it looks safe, I will. I might save the scavenger just because I put that 3 in. Probably don't need it. Big problem is if someone makes a body size carnivore, they can just eat this. And that's kind of annoying. But I think I'm going to go with it still. It looks pretty safe. I can eat that for 2. So we'll stick with that. I'll just save these cards. I don't think I'm going to want them. Admittedly, if that's foraging and foraging, I probably do want to make sure I get food some other way. So that's unfortunate. Because he's definitely just going to eat some of my stuff. I'm going to get started on eating this scary shit, though. So if he decides that eating me is better than letting me eat this, so be it. He gets through 2 of my species and leaves up this terrifying threat that will grow into a monster that doesn't need any food availability. This is good. I'm still going to have 2 species left at the end of this turn. Or 3. This is particularly good that I still have 3 left because I have a warning call here. And there's a Symbiosis. I don't have a good low-numbered card to put in. Bit annoying. Put in this giant carnivore because, as you can see, nothing I have is low. Since I'm putting in such high numbers, I'm definitely going to use the long neck to get some population going. We'll put this up. We'll give this some of this. Yeah, I didn't really have a particularly good replacement for the ambush. I know that I did have an intelligence, it just didn't seem like a great idea. You know, yeah, there's a lot of food left, so I might just do that. There's enough to activate all of this. It means I don't need to try to eat this round from, you know, other species. If he keeps his carnivore out, if he got an ambush, well, whoops. But if not, I'm pretty safe. He'll feed me on these 2 species. Cool, it's just a pack hunting, which he doesn't even need for this, but that's okay. I'm a bit annoyed I didn't keep that now, because it would have just been able to hit this. Would have been really good, just at 3 population, eat that once. Would have been good stuff. Somebody does have a fertile, but he's not doing very well. So I don't really mind, and he's, you know, losing population. Trying to make sure I just feed on my scavengers. Then he eats it one more time. Yeah, so there's still so much food left that all I'm really going to do is try to put up some extra defenses to make it harder to attack me, and get some more population going in. I'm going to save up 1 climbing because definitely potential that I want to go climbing pack hunting carnivore next round, so I'll even save up the carnivore just because it could be a problem. I'm going to put this up as a defense. He can still rip through this. Actually, I don't think I need that much scavenging, so I will just try to defend everything really strongly this turn. And as I said, this still comes in with I can put the carnivore up here and attack this next round. Yeah, I just didn't like the idea of him pulling an ambush on me right now. So he's doing pretty well. This guy's doing pretty well, but I'm set to have pack hunting to deal with this guy, climbing to deal with this guy, so I don't mind maybe falling a little bit behind on food taken. I'm getting card advantage from having 3 species. So I'm in a reasonably good position right now. Yeah, so the 18 leftovers, I put in 4. Gonna want to eat at least 6 of it. Okay, so this guy is just going to eat that once, so whatever. As soon as he does, I should just auto-feed all of us. He didn't eat it yet. He can't really wait for it to fully fill up. Yeah, I've wasted a bit of my card advantage in this space, just continually replacing it. cool, that should give us auto feed. Yeah, so my population's actually pretty good here. So I'm definitely making some gains. Saving the intelligence is probably a good idea. I don't have a good way to eat lots on this species. Might even give it the long neck. And everyone else eats kind of fast. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be time for some of this. I think that's kind of like the best thing that I've got going for me right now. So if he's just put up a warning call on that, it's sort of annoying, but I can still eat it 3 times. And if I can only eat it 3 times, this might be the best plan. So I know I can either eat this, or I can eat these. So putting up the carnivore here, it's already got the climbing going. It's good, I like it. And we'll eat what I can with this first. Yeah, this shows something I don't think I've really done in any games that I've got recorded yet. Keeping your carnivore traits so that later in the game you can put a carnivore back on them, but temporarily going non-carnivore. Definitely pretty good. So I'm just going to join in, eating as much as I can with this species and this one this round, because this is a lot of food. Okay, so because I don't have to eat a particularly... I don't have to worry about feeding my scavenger, I think my best bet right now is I'm going to attack this guy, just because I think he's doing the best in the game. I might attack this once, and I'll also just attack this once. This guy does have a lot of population. And I can't count out this fat tissue here. But he's this guy's had to throw himself into that a few times. This sure is some cooperations. So the cooperation will help me out with the scavenger. So he's just removed his climbing, so I have to ask if that should prompt me to do the same. The only attacking trait I have is pack hunting, which I'm already using. I don't have an intelligence. If I have to eat this once, I have to eat this once. That's kind of okay. Being able to have, you know, more corporations and stuff would be great. This warning call's not really doing much, so I mean that's definitely an option. It's not necessarily the best option. It makes this more vulnerable if this guy has got a climbing. In fact, it makes both of these really vulnerable if he has a climbing. So I don't think I will do that. That's pretty dangerous just because this guy can outmaneuver me on the amount of body size he has on his hard shell. So I think I'd be happy with this, but I've got the numbers slightly wrong. Needs to be... yeah, this one has a long neck, so this one needs one less than that one. Okay, cool, so that's burrowing now, which if there's any food, he will get burrowed immediately this round. And yeah, I can just eat over here, that's fine. And I'm going to take as much of this as possible so that Sun Yu's not taking it. Again, this guy's probably just going to hit this guy once. I don't think there's enough time for Sun Yu to actually fill these species up. This is 1, 2, 2, and I'll take one of them. Yeah, he's going to lose one of these population and get nothing in the fat tissue. Nothing in the fat tissue is really good. Means that I can attack it next turn. Ah, he will fill them up. I don't have any more room to eat. That's very disappointing. But still, nothing in the fat tissue to go into the burrowing for the final turn. Gives me a way to eat. I mean, these are undefended eating machines. I don't want to extinct them and give them a way to make defense with the extra cards. So I've seen no evidence that the ambushes are going to be helpful. But I've also seen no evidence that the climbing is going to be helpful. So we'll put the ambush up just to change things up. I'll put those up, see how I go, getting enough. So I've got no idea what this is going to end up being, but it doesn't have horns anymore, so that's a good sign. Unfortunately, I need to attack a lot of small things, which may not be possible. But if I can't attack a lot of small things, it's likely that a lot of other people are also losing out on population. Like this guy's not getting a scavenger. I get to eat with these, even when I'm not eating with this, if there's food in the watering hole. Which, unless he manages to pull off double cooperation, even one is good. He's still pretty reliant on that. Okay, cool. So I'm looking at least 3 eats with this having 1 body size, this having 4 body size. It's better than 0 eats. So we might have, managed to pull some cooperations or long necks or long neck cooperations, which will mean that I can't really hit him very well. I mean, it could just be that. The warning call really just defends this from me attacking it once. In a helpful twist, none of these can eat anything. That's really good. Oh, no, one of them gets to eat one. This guy's already full. I keep miscounting that. One of them eating one is not a big deal. Oh, he killed off his ability to symbiote here. I don't know why. Now, unfortunately for me, I only get to attack twice because this guy killed my best shot at being able to attack more times, but he also has to attack. So this is okay. Ah, so this is a defensive herding. I didn't really look at what it was, but yeah, that makes sense. He had 6 population. Defensive herding is good. But because this guy still has to attack, I'm going to end this game on 6, 6, and 5 population, which is pretty huge. And a really easy win, I'm going to guess like 40 points. Obviously I mean difference, not score. Only 33.